guys know. Whew. It's just been hurting, man, for like a month and a half. Getting freaking old, but you know, sometimes when you work, it actually helps the situation because the muscles rebuild. So what happens, it destroys old cells and new cells form. And in my theory, old cells linger there, right? That aren't properly healed, so you gotta destroy those. So that's why, even though when you're injured, sometimes it's nice to keep grinding, man. And that's why, gentlemen, we use recovery drugs. It's normal, it's okay. Anyways, I can't even take advantage of talking that stuff just for my age already. What? You guys know the deal. We'll follow up with the left and then the right. But I was trying to get a feel out for my right. Make sure it's proper. Instead of just doing crosses and straights, you know. Sometimes you gotta rush in your power and restart, man, the feeling. You gotta restart it. It's not always about sharpshooting, you know. Sometimes you gotta get nitty gritty. And it helps you learn your distance, you know, when you're doing inside fighting. But anyways. Step into it now. Step into it with a high guard. Step into it. Sit a late there. Yeah, get some weight into that. Now that's all. You gotta lean your weight into the shot. For inside fighting, that's very good. From long range, you're sacrificing full body force, full momentum, but you know, everybody's got their own style. But sometimes you got the urge to go to the choke, you know? And I'm just talking about volados, you know? Just volados. Forget the body shots right now, just volados, classic volados. And I'm not talking a haymaker volado like this. This will be a haymaker volado. And we're gonna crotch in defense too. Not that bad, not that bad. My arm still feels very light. I gotta work out to feel the full weight of my arm, but baby steps, man, no rush. Again, taking consideration the age. But when you're younger, you're heavier. This is different, man. It's different. All right, let's keep stepping into those power shots. I'm not doing 1-2s yet, all right? I'm not there yet. Just want to get a feel out of my right. Now let's step more into it. Not bad, not bad. Now let's step into it, but going more higher. Let's step in head hunting, all right? Let's step in head hunting. Oh. Step into the head hunt. A little higher. I'm shooting too long range. I gotta keep them shots more shorter. And those are benefits when you're fighting, when you get into a brawl. So that way you can recoil back on your shots. Because when you overextend, it's gonna take a longer time to recoil or retract your shot. Anyways, you guys notice I'm focusing more on orthodox right now, my right hand. Normally I like Saudi, but you gotta mix it up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the gym's kind of dead today, ain't nobody around. And it's getting cold actually, it's getting colder nowadays. All right, let's keep going. Too much tucking and up grinding, huh? I'm tired, by the way. I was like doing 30 minutes before I started doing this recording. Speak up the pace. Let's go up. I'll go from long range actually. That's straight to the body, right? Go on the top. That was sloppy. Should be more centered, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. A little more long range. Eso. I want to get the feel out of my right. It's feeling good, bro. Now remember, guys, I like to not telegraph your shots. Keep them short. It's all about shoulder movement, all about faking, setting up fin through your shoulders. You know? Set up a jab and you're really going for a cross, a short cross. So I would say perpendicular to your opponent, perpendicular. Some guys are really good with distance, man. Some guys are really good at distance, so you gotta know your limitations for a fight. Don't feel discouraged. Some guys that just have longer reach than others, so you use what's best for you. Don't interpret that as a disadvantage. Never interpret that. You gotta find other keys to go over that, man. You know? For example, if you're fighting a guy that's always distance and he's always focused on jabbing, right? Controlling the range, whatever it be. Look at the probability down here to the body. That's why I say, baby, to the body. The probability of hitting to the body is a major advantage for a lot of fighters. But you gotta commit to doing that. Ooh. All right, let's try and do some mean right hooks. Listening to my Metalheads mix. By the way, this morning I didn't have my grains and my oats because normally that's what I do. I do like complex carbs, or just carbs in general with oat milk, right? And banana. But this morning I ran out of oatmeal, in my last bowl that I set up, one of my birds is always picking on me whenever I'm eating in the living room, watching the news, listening to streams. Anyways, my bird landed on my meal, man. It was like a fresh full bowl of oat and milk and banana, totally wrecked and ruined. I threw it away because, you know, the birds, they have a lot of bacteria under their claws. What do you call that stuff? Their talons, the talons. So I threw that shit away. So I don't have anything. I have no energy. I'm just going off of my meal from last night, just so you guys know. But always eat proper. You need energy You need carbs for energy. It's really good. You know, burn the fast carbs. Anyway. Let's do some knee hooks. We're talking full power, man. And we're gonna go wide stance. Wide stance, you even get more power on a long range hook. Or I don't know, maybe I'm being subjective. We're talking like a Saudi right hook. Whatever. Get my wide stance ready. We're gonna wait for the opportunity, right? Oh, it's a bit too slow. But whatever, we're gonna load up. We're gonna load up. Take to the bottom, load up on top, baby. Go a little faster on that cross. I'm gonna set up and fake. If I do more rhythm with my right, you know? It's a good way to set up a fake. He thinks I'm gonna probe, but I'm not. I'm actually setting the cross, and you gotta have a high guard up so you can sneak it in, right? So he thinks I'm gonna do a jab, he or she, whatever. We're gonna sneak in. Go a little faster on that, huh? So much telegraphing, but I'm just trying to focus on power, man. Guard up, baby, guard up. Maybe they can get some leverage on that too. But for counters, you kind of like fast, less powered hooks, to be honest. And if you get a guy flush, they're gonna go off balance, so it's okay. So they don't always rely on full power hooks. I'm just slow, man. I'm just not as fast as I used to be, but wait for the counter. A little too short. Don't telegraph the setup. You know it's hard, but don't telegraph the setup. You can go either cross, jab. I'm trying to go for the hook though. You gotta set it up. That's why high guard is good for doing that. Let's do corkscrew. Corkscrew, baby. I'm setting up. That's not cork. I'm setting up. results, success, we need like long range leaps. Feeling good, guys, feeling good, little by little. Gotta change it up though. That's weak. Again, guys, the secret is to not telegraph your shots. That in itself is a super challenge, man. Believe it or not, that's the essence of chess matching, is to not telegraph your shots. Because of course we want to throw massive power shots, and to load up you're gonna show it, right? So you kind of got to go around that, guys. It takes years of experience, age, athleticism. You know, as much as we make fun of distance and reach, that's one of the essences of defensive boxing. It's to stay out of way and counter, and you don't got to engage so much. But there's a flip side to that, because I like offense more than defense. Why? Because that's more difficult, guys. So don't knock on guys that try to go full offense, because there's context to that. Maybe in their mind, they're thinking the bright lights, the fans. You sign up for it. Forget all the talk about CTE. That's stupid talk. You're signing up for it. All right? Even regular practitioners that do general sparring or whatever, they do stupid things. You can get seriously injured if you're not careful. You sign up for it, man. So don't knock on guys that want to be pure offense, man. Gladiator shit, you know what I'm saying? The Coliseum. More energy, baby. Nice and load up. So. Oh, I think I'm done here.